Hey, you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at the most haunted airports around the world. But just quickly before we get into it, remember to hit that subscribe button for more scary content just like this. On May 25th, 1979, the infamous American Airlines Flight 191 crash occurred. The plane crashed moments after taking off at around 3 p.m, leading to the deaths of all 271 occupants. The crash took place when the left engine unexpectedly fell off, disabling most systems. This led to a fiery explosion and every occupant died instantly. Mere hours after this horrifying event, residents of the local trailer park began reporting strange occurrences, ranging from inexplicable knocking on windows or doors to actual physical encounters with the departed. Many residents reported seeing ghostly figures making claims of needing to catch a flight. These reports extended to the airport itself, with many people going to and from the airport making reports of ominous sightings and noises. Over time, the O'Hare International Airport has gained a reputation as one of the most haunted in the US. On the complete opposite side of the planet, in Thailand, we have the Suvarnabhumi Airport. Opening its doors in 2006, there have been countless bone-chilling claims from people going to this airport. From reports of airport staff being possessed, to shadow people lurking in the periphery, and awful screams in the night. Since the reports began, there have been numerous shrines erected in the vicinity in an attempt to fend against the evil spirits. Unfortunately, however, staff quickly realised that the shrines were no help. One of the very first occurrences was with a security guard who claimed he was possessed by an evil spirit, requesting a shrine to be made in his honour. Staff noticed his behaviour becoming increasingly erratic. He would shout at nothing and often linger around the airport into the night well after his shift had ended. One night he was found in a trance chanting in a bathroom. The following day he had no recollection about what he had been up to. This video was taken in mid-2017 at Suvarnabhumi Airport by a security guard late at night. As you can see, there appears to be dozens of ghostly figures disembarking from a plane that isn't there. The people have an eerie, translucent quality as they stream along the passenger boarding bridge one after the other. Some experts who have reviewed the footage think that it might be a reflection of passengers walking along an adjacent terminal. Others have noted, however, the strange pattern the figures make as they walk, which suggests they're actually behind the glass windows of the bridge. In recent years, many ceremonies and rituals have been held in an attempt to push away any lingering spirits. Unfortunately, their efforts have been in vain thus far. Reports have actually become more frequent over the past few years, with eerie figures spotted down long dark hallways and disembodied whispers almost a daily occurrence. Archerfield Airport in Queensland, Australia wasn't always used as an airport for the public. In fact, it was a military airport in World War II. It's said that Douglas Dakota landed his plane at the Archerfield Airport for refueling and to have some maintenance done. Heading out the next morning, a thick fog bank crept in and another flight cancelled their scheduled liftoff. But the crew with Douglas didn't think it was necessary to cancel, as they had a deadline for their cargo to be delivered on time. Moments after the plane took off, it erupted in flames, killing all 23 of the passengers on board. Shortly after this tragedy, it's been said that a man dressed in World War II flight gear roams the airport, especially where the plane crashed. People who report sightings of this ghostly figure state he's very friendly. He often waves and smiles at anyone who happens to make eye contact with him, before simply vanishing. The man's presence is so strong, it's often hard for those who witness him to distinguish him from an actual living person. Heading back to Asia now, where the airport, Sasa Airport of Davao City, Philippines, is known for a range of chilling hauntings. In March 2003, a horrific bombing left 23 people dead. Since the tragic accident, the airport is known for ghoulish noises like screams of torture, moaning, whispering in your ears, and having sightings of spirits roaming the area. Some passengers have even reported the sound of an explosion, only to find nothing has happened. The Denver International Airport is said to be built on sacred Native American grounds. One eerie event occurred when the airport was playing Native American chants over the broadcast system. Pedestrians reported being touched by ghostly hands. Some had luggage knocked over, and many felt like someone was watching or following them. Some have claimed that they experienced these feelings even after boarding the plane. In 1995, due to the frequency of these bizarre occurrences, management had tribal elders come into the airport and perform a ritual to release the spirits. Then there's the intense horse statue that some say represents the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, Death. The 32-foot tall, 9,000-pound blue Mustang statue was created by artist Luis Jimenez. While in the studio, the head of the enormous statue fell on Jimenez, severing an artery in his leg, killing him almost instantly. Following the accident, friends of Jimenez continued his work. They completed the statue, which now stands starkly in the desert landscape, staring with its glowing red eyes. It's said that if you take a picture of the statue, sometimes Luis Jimenez will appear in the photo. The Bangalore International Airport is considered one of the most haunted airports in India. Travellers often report a woman dressed in a white sari standing on the airstrip and the cargo wing. She walks eerily along the airstrip, but when security arrives to investigate, there's no sign of anyone in the area. Workers have also seen a woman that seems to be headless. Anytime anyone tries to approach the entity, it vanishes into thin air. While initial claims started popping up, some employees refused to work the night shifts simply out of fear. There have also been numerous reports of infrared cameras actually picking up photos of the woman in a white sari. It's important to note that the headless woman tends to frequent the escalators. Some paranormal investigators think that they might be tied to her death. The Dhaka Airport Road connects Sarjalal International Airport in Bangladesh and is known for many mysterious sightings. The enormous 8-lane wide road has become notorious to locals, who often say they don't like driving down it at night. Many motorists claim that a ghostly lady will suddenly appear in front of their car while driving. They say the apparition just turns into mist and disappears. Some reports say that the ghost appears on the side of the road and will run at cars at great speed. Many witnesses state it seems as though she's trying to get to their vehicle quickly before they're able to get away. Just like the previously mentioned Bangalore haunting, the Honolulu airport has a ghostly woman clad in white. Many rumours have spread throughout the years, but one of the most popular is that she's waiting for a man who promised to marry her, but never returned from his flight. Some passengers claim they've seen the woman waiting in the arrivals hall crying hysterically. However, when someone tries to comfort her, she runs to the restrooms and never returns. Reports of slamming toilet seats, toilets flushing on their own, and slamming doors aren't uncommon at Honolulu Airport. Some say the lady in white's spirit has a hateful energy that causes objects to move and bang all on their own. On March 2nd, 1948, Heathrow Airport experienced its first major accident. A Douglas DC-3C airplane crashed while landing in heavy fog. 3 crew members and 17 out of the 22 passengers died on impact. After the crash, crew searching for survivors reported a confused-looking man going around asking if anyone had seen his luggage. Mysteriously, a short while later, the man was found dead among other bodies in the wreckage. Even months later, sightings of the man appearing were frequent. One eerie report said that a man was walking on the runway. Air control, police and firefighters were called to the scene, but no one was able to find anything, despite air traffic control's instruments picking up movement on the ground. Even inside the iconic Heathrow Airport, passengers have reported strange encounters. Whispers in empty restrooms, bags shifting on their own, and unseen hands pulling at hair and clothing. One security guard claims he found a young boy alone, crying and coughing. When the guard got closer, the boy looked at him. He had drops of blood coming from his eyes. The guard panicked and began looking for his parents, but when he glanced back at where the boy had been, he was gone. Before we get to that number one spot and take a look at some chilling footage taken at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you won't miss any updates from our channel. Kuala Lumpur International Airport has long been shrouded in rumours that staff often become possessed by malevolent spirits. It was all hearsay until in early 2017 a series of chilling videos began appearing online, showing employees behaving erratically, hysterically laughing or wailing. This video here shows a female security guard drifting between fits of crying and disturbed laughter. Several other staff members watch on, bemused by what they're seeing. This next video depicts another staff member laughing hysterically while sitting in the airport car park. She cackles madly, completely unaware of the onlooking crowd. After several security guards attempt to carry her away, she understandably becomes frightened and resists their actions. She cries out wildly but is unable to articulate her plight. This final video is probably the most unsettling of the three. It shows two employees being restrained after they've started behaving erratically. An impromptu exorcism of sorts is being performed on them as several people quietly chant religious prayers. The two allegedly possessed employees look like they're in a trance. They're unresponsive and continue to shriek and cry. What do you think is going on at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport? The rumours of demonic possession coupled with this footage sure does make for a chilling conclusion. If you want more haunted location videos, then click that embedded link there. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or leave us a comment down below. We love getting your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.